Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Code with Basavaraj. First of all, I wanted to create this video to give my introduction and then I want to tell you what exactly will be the context and the topic that we will be covering in this channel. And again, I want to thank you for taking few minutes to watch this video and later on we will get hands-on with solving the problems, especially the competitive programming. Yes. So to give an introduction about me, I am Basavaraj from Karnataka and I am a software engineer by profession. I have worked in one of the reputed banking company before and also currently working for one of the trading company. And that said, I have 5 years of experience. I have 5 years of experience in developing the Java application and also being a developer. Apart from this, what I want to set as a context in this channel is we will be solving DSA questions, obviously, and then we will be taking up the system design, HLD, and also LLD. With my experience on development and also with my experience on the life cycle management of the software applications, I want to take this beyond just understanding the system design or the DSA. I want to show where and all this DSA comes in picture, not just for the interviewing, but also for the real world applications. So, yes, I see there will be learners who are especially preparing for interviews. For them also it is 100% applicable. And I also see if people somewhere they want to relate these DSA topics in their work environment. So there also we will see how we can solve the problems using better understanding of the DSA topics. Yes, and why I wanted to do this. So the reason I wanted to do this is I feel somewhere I am better at explaining things and I relate the programming to a real world. That will make things remember on a longer term. And also, we will not be only looking at one logic, we will be looking at multiple solutions, and also we will not ignore that we will also have a learners who are just beginners, and we will mainly focus on understanding and building our basics on DSA and then solving the brute force approach, and then we will see what is the optimal solution for that. And also we will discuss on the time and space complexity, and also we will try to understand it with real world analogy, so that by looking at the solution and whenever you find out the logical implementation for it, you will know which time complexity it belongs to and how we can derive to it. So this is what I want to cover. I have a small PPT just to elaborate the same that I have explained. So that is, first of all, as I said, welcome to my channel. And why I started this video, I already explained. What I wish someone explained to me. So there are hundreds of videos in DSA where people explain about the lead code problems and DSA. But we want to also know some of the questions apart from just solving the DSA questions. Why are we solving this problem in this way? So these kind of questions arrive, and what happens is we will know the logic, we will know the solutions, but after a month, if you are not going back to the question, we will forget why we use that particular method. Again, we need to debug, we need to see how it works, and then we will know, okay, this is the way that the problem was supposed to be solved. So yeah, keeping that in mind, I had this question for myself, so I brought this. And how should we think before writing a code? So it's lead code questions or DSA questions are not just the logical or coding implementation and deriving to a solution. It is more about thinking the solution and thinking an approach that we are going to solve a problem. So problem solving and understanding the problem statement plays a pivotal role that we will be taking up in our upcoming DSA questions. What mistakes do beginners usually make? So we will also see that being a beginner myself, I always have a clean site in my mind and also a white page. So when I approach or tackle any questions, I also have made mistakes, and the same mistakes I'm going to pinpoint and showcase that we should avoid doing them. How can we improve step by step? Yeah, that we will gradually see. And what can you expect from my channel? You will be seeing solutions for the DSA questions and also beginner friendly explanation. I will use the layman terms, simple language, and also I won't be complicating things, even the concepts are complicated. I will try to make it as simple and as clear as possible, trying to relate it with the real world so that we will know how it actually works in terms of real world analogies. And we will solve with the brute force approach, and then we will go to the optimal approach. So brute force will make your basic stronger, and the optimal approach will improve your logical mind. So dry runs and visualizations we will see for each iterations, and we will see how the variables change their numbers, how the conditions are satisfied, and which patterns suffice what solutions. And we will also, as I said, time and complexity we will see for each of the questions. And we'll also come up with real world analogies and interview tips for those questions that we solve. We will see the variants of it, and also we will see what are the things that we should keep in mind when we encounter such problems. And who is this channel for? It is for everyone. Whoever wants to learn DSA, it is for everyone, especially for college students, working professionals, and interview preparation candidates. So, yeah, that's been said. What we will learn together is we are going to learn the arrays, strings, hash maps, all the collections, and dynamic programming, recursion, backtracking, and Java interview concepts. So, what I would want from you is dedication, perseverance, and there is definitely a phase where we will be going through a frustration period where we will not be able to solve the questions, where we will not be able to remember things, or we will not be able to derive to the logic, but still we will keep on going. We will try to solve each questions every day, and we will come back and we will again solve for the next day. So we will never stop learning, and this is what I am promising myself and for you guys as well, that I will try to explain the concepts very clearly and we will start learning together. So, me bringing a topic for you, it's not just that I'm bringing a topic, it's just that first I'm doing a homework, I am learning that, and I'm learning very thoroughly so that my learners can also understand the way I understand the question. So, together we will try to understand the DSA in a lot better way. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks. Thank you so much, and stay tuned. Definitely, we will come up with nice questions with nice categorized patterns. And also, please don't forget to subscribe. And if there is some bell icon there, please try to tap it so that you will get notification. And also, I'm hoping that you all will succeed in your life. All the best to you guys. Thank you so much.